Hello Pisces, welcome to your love reading for August 2025. I hope that you are all doing well. We're going to jump right into it. First, I'll be pulling some oracle cards just to grab the overall theme and energy surrounding your love life, and then we'll be diving deep with tarot to get all of the details. So this reading may resonate if you or your person have a Pisces sun, moon, rising Venus, or any other strong Pisces placements. And also be sure to check out the readings for your other signs as well as your person signs if you happen to know them, because they may offer additional perspectives or angles to your situation. But enough of me talking Pisces, let's get into it. Let's start grabbing the overall theme and energy for you. Emotions are running high, super moon, so something is supercharged. There are a lot of emotions coming up. It may feel like there is going to be some sort of turning point sometime soon. Believe in the impossible, blue moon. So you may experience some sort of event this month that you are not expecting. It comes in out of nowhere, but believe in the impossible. You may not believe that something could actually come true or that something could actually happen. And Spirit is asking you to actually believe that it can, that you deserve the very best. But right now, emotions are running high. It may feel like there are high stakes in some situations. So let's pull another card here. I'm excited to get into this and see what this is all about. Another card, please, for my Pisces collective. What is going on? Forgiveness in the reverse. Very interesting. So there may be a situation, what happened here, Pisces? Because emotions are running high, and this card is telling me that whatever you're feeling this month, especially intuitively, it serves a purpose. So you really want to be connected to your intuition and connecting with those emotions. They're telling you something. But forgiveness in the reverse, there may have been a situation here where you were not ready to forgive someone, or someone was not ready to forgive you. But this could also be about forgiving yourself and potentially how a situation played out. Maybe this is your person's energy, okay? I feel like someone just wants to see progress here. Wild card at the bottom of the deck. Come on, this is a sign. Believe in the impossible, blue moon, wild card. Something's gonna happen that you don't expect this month, Pisces. And as I was picking this deck back up, my other deck right here, these cards flew over. I'm deeply attracted to you. I don't want to mess this up. I care more than I reveal. And I always take cards when they reveal what they say. If they flew out this way, I wouldn't have taken them. And that's always my rule. So this may be a message from your person. Let's get into the tarot. I need to see what's going on here. There may have been a situation for some of you where there was some conflict going on, or something happened that required forgiveness. These are actually already pre-shuffled. I don't need to shuffle them. It's just going to be really loud for you all near the microphone. That's why I pre-shuffled prior, but let's get into this. So overall, nope, we already did the theme and energy. I'm being pulled to these cards right now. It's like I'm connected and I'm just feeling so much. So right now there's a lack of clarity in the situation though, okay? Let's check out the current situation. The block, the past, your person's energy, and your energy. Two of Wands in the reverse. Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups in the reverse. We do have some reversals, but not all reversals are bad, like some people may think. You are showing up as the Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady wins the race. Seven of Pentacles. Beautiful. All right. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Cups. This is absolutely beautiful. So before we get into clarifying these cards, which I always do, I feel as though there was a situation here in the past where you were talking with someone, there was this collaborative energy, it felt like you two were on the same page. Now, this may be the more recent past or the distant past. Maybe this is someone that you're working with, okay? But in the current situation, there's a lack of clarity. There may even be misinformation, miscommunication that has occurred. The ultimate block here or challenge is that someone is not making a decision. The Two of Wands in the reverse goes back down to the Ace of Wands upright. So there's a potential, there's an opportunity to take action, but it's like not even the first step has been taken yet. And it may very well be because there's confusion or a lack of communication. Your person here, three of Cups in reverse, we have to see what this is all about. But this person may not be too social at this time. For some of you, this may indicate a third-party energy, person, place, thing, concept, idea. It doesn't need to be a person. We have to look into this first. I usually need other cards in order to confirm a third-party energy. It's not something that I assume. You're showing up as the Knight of Pentacles. So as I said, slow and steady wins the race. You may have some earth in your chart of Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, but that is not necessary. But I feel like you are showing up here, you're serious, you're bringing something in, possibly a message, or you may be waiting to receive a message. But you are a hard worker, you know what it is that you want, and you're willing to show up here. And there's definitely some sort of evaluation going on. This is about patience, commitment, you know, looking at the fruits of our labor, the efforts that we have put in. So what I want to do here, Pisces, is I want to clarify all of these cards. It's easier for me as a reader to do it all at once so that I can just see the whole picture, okay? And I will do all of that on camera for that transparency, and then we will dive deep. All right, Pisces, let's get into this. I did draw all of the cards on camera, just as I said I would for that transparency. I did turn some of these cards upside down, though, just so that the table does not get too overwhelming for your eyes or mine, but we'll be going through everything one by one. We're going to start off with the past, as I previously mentioned. This could be the more recent past for some of you, for some of you, the more distant. And for some of you, you may be dealing with this energy right now, because you know time is fluid. If that's the case, then this is signaling that you will soon be shifting out of this energy into the more recent energies. So I feel, Pisces, as though in the past, for the oracle cards, we got third party and fall, and then the Three of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles in the reverse, Six of Wands, and the Page of Wands in the reverse. As I had mentioned already prior to pulling these cards, I was sensing a potential third party, but I wasn't sure. I really needed confirmation. I do feel like I have enough confirmation here to say that there was some sort of third party here, person, place, thing, concept, idea. It could be anything. It could be work. It could be a person. It could be someone's health. It could be literally anything. Okay. But I do feel like in the past, you may have been talking with this person. Maybe this was a new person. Maybe this wasn't. But you may have been talking with this person. but it may have been a bit open-ended. You know, you may not have been 100% sure where this was going to go, but it felt good at the time. You know, this person may have made you feel very special, and vice versa. I do feel like there was a special connection there. And this person may have given you a lot of attention as well in all of the right ways. Maybe they said certain things, but ultimately, the Page of Wands in the reverse tells me that there was a lack of follow through to some extent. Okay. The Page of Wands in the reverse can also be someone who, I mean, there could have been like a delayed message here, like I said, lack of follow through, but this is also someone who's not ready to take action to begin with. This can also be someone with the energy of someone who's a bit immature, okay? The thing is I wanted to know, I was like, tell me more about this third party. And I got Justice in the reverse, so we have some Libra energy here. We also had fire energy with the Page of Wands, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But I feel like there was something here that was not fair. Someone may have done you wrong. Someone did someone wrong here. There may have been a lack of accountability, lack of honesty. And I feel like this had a lot to do with the efforts that were being put in. Now, someone may have been very preoccupied with work or putting effort into something else here. Okay. Now, with fall, I'm picking up several different things here. With fall, this is when things begin to wither away, right? So it could have been because of a third party that this connection was a bit stifled. Alternatively, this person may have still been dealing with some sort of third party situation that was running its course and dying out, okay? And it could have been a bit slow. Alternatively, maybe some of you have fall birthdays or something significant happened in the fall. I apologize. I don't know why my camera's moving because my dog is sleeping right below. So hopefully he's not going to keep hitting it. But yes, I feel like someone was reflecting and intuitively connecting. This could have even been you. That there was this unequal give and take about the efforts that were being put in, you know, where two people were at. It may have felt unfair. Now, the current situation is we've got big dreams and release, right? We also have the Ace of Swords, the Star in the reverse, the King of Cups in the reverse, and Strength in the reverse. There could be a Leo here, an Aquarius, maybe a water sign, especially a Scorpio, Cancer, but that is not necessary. Pisces, obviously, as well, because you are one. But I feel like there's a lack of communication. There could be a lack of information, confusion, and this may have led to some doubts. You know, it's not a very healing energy. It could feel like, you know, being stuck in limbo, and it could be impacting someone's emotions. It could also feel like there is some emotional manipulation at play, or someone is just holding back here. And Strength in the reverse is also telling me, especially next to the King of Cups in reverse, that there could be a lot of raw emotions, as well as the fact of like a lack of confidence and feeling like the foundation isn't very strong. Now, with big dreams, I do feel like someone wants something here. Someone really wants to either figure something out. And it feels like it could be like, should I just release this connection? Should I just let go of this? Because I want so much more for myself that I'm really not receiving. And I feel like, be careful. Don't get too much in your head here, especially if emotions are running high. Don't be jumping to conclusions. Especially if it's around this August full moon. It's in Aquarius, and that August full moon in Aquarius, there are some aspects to that could bring up some emotions. It's not the best full moon. I could be wrong, but I believe it's around August 8th or 9th, somewhere around there. I have to look. So don't hold me to that. But right after, there's going to be a positive shift. I was looking at the astrology for this, but that full moon does not look too good. So don't get wrapped up in your emotions. Because full moons in general, they bring heightened emotions. So yeah, I feel like there's this lack of hope. Like, should I just release this and move on? Now, the block with the Two of Wands in the reverse, the Two of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, the Moon, Spring received. Someone kind of getting breadcrumbed here. Someone is stuck at a crossroads, I feel like. Going back and forth. There's a lack of action that's occurring. There's potential, but it's like going back and forth. Like, what am I getting myself into? Where is this going? Because there's a sense of mystery, a sense of not knowing, even anxiety. But weighing things out with this Two of Pentacles, going back and forth. But with the first card being the Two of Wands upright, it's still like, should I go into this? I'm not quite sure. Now, this could be coming from both of your energies, because if you're dealing with someone who isn't initiating, isn't acting, is breadcrumbing, and you're at the receiving end and you're thinking, should I just release this? There are two people here who are a bit at this uncertainty. Okay? Because there's a lack of growth that is being received here to really propel this connection forward. Now, in your person's energy, Three of Cups in the reverse, Queen of Wands in the reverse, Empress in the reverse, Chariot in the reverse, solitude and free will. So this person's energy may be very well pulled back, okay? And this free will, it's like they have the ability to come forward, to speak up, to initiate, but they're choosing solitude for now. And I feel like the Three of Cups in the reverse, I mean, this is pointing to like an antisocial type energy. The Queen of Wands in reverse isn't feeling too social, isn't feeling too hot, isn't feeling too confident. And the Empress in the reverse really points to a lack of growth, a lack of abundance, a lack of nurturing, even nurturing oneself, like more so internally. And the Chariot in the reverse is showing a lot of like lack of direction, scattered energy. So this person is choosing to not take action at this time. And I want to pull additional cards here because it does feel like this person is feeling a bit stuck with all of this blocked energy. And it makes sense with what we're pulling. Soulmates, deep love, unity, connection. Breaking point. Pain. apprehensive, afraid, cautious. For some of you Pisces, I'm getting this impression that for some of you, this person could still be lingering on a past connection, and I'm actually getting goosebumps here. So Spirit is telling me I'm on the money for some of you. But this person could be still lingering on a past connection or dealing with past pain. There is this sense of fear, like someone not wanting to go through something again. Apprehensive, afraid, cautious. They do feel like you are, a soulmate here. There is this connection. But I really feel like this person, they're feeling stuck. And regardless, like maybe for some of you, it's like, and remember, third party can be person, place, thing, concept, idea. So whatever this third party is, it's like they're still attached to that. Like, for example, if this person lost a job, right, and they're just going through it, they're processing it. Or this person could feel like they're not good enough because they don't have all their ducks in a row, or just there's something here where this person's energy is pulled back. It's a little bit even of like a depressive energy, especially with this negative mind. Like this person could feel like they're cursed or something, but there's some sort of breaking point, limit, final straw, overwhelmed. This person is overwhelmed. They're stuck in a negative mindset. Let's see here. Let's pull, because remember, these cards flew out in the beginning. I'm deeply attracted to you. I don't want to mess this up. I care more than I reveal. Right? Those are yeah. So I do feel like this person is very much deeply attracted to you. It's very much in alignment with this soulmate energy. But this person could feel like they're not ready, and they do care more than they reveal, because, it may feel like this person doesn't care. They don't want to mess something up. It's almost like they feel like they're not ready. There's a lot of pulled back energy here. Tell me more about this, please, Spirit. King of Wands. Magician in the reverse. This is mercurial energy. Gemini, Virgo. Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Tell me more about this magician in the reverse. Yeah, okay, this is making a lot of sense. Yes, okay, this makes so much sense. This person does not want to repeat the past here. King of Wands, Six of Cups in reverse. I feel like this person, a magician in the reverse, the King of Swords, High Priestess, okay, Pisces, Cancer, Two of Swords. This is all very much pointing to someone who may still be trying to figure out what went wrong in the past, regardless of whether it was a job, a past relationship. Something occurred here that destabilized this person, and there are fears about this happening again. So they're showing up with this on and off energy. For some of you, it may come across manipulative, and I'm not justifying this at all, but it's like this person feels like they have to tread cautiously, and there's a lot of like head versus heart. They're not trying to rush into things. They feel like they're not ready. They feel like they have to mentally figure something out to make sure something doesn't repeat. And if it wasn't a relationship, you could be asking, well, how do you know it's not for, or how would this play out with like a career or work? Well, if you are dealing with a man, especially like a King of Wands energy, who is typically showing up or desiring to be a provider, and they lose their career or they lose their job, they may be trying to play it over and over in their mind. How can I prevent this? Like, this could have hit their ego pretty hard. And if it was a past relationship, it's like they don't want to go through that again. And so they feel stuck at a stalemate. I feel like this person is trying to connect with their intuition. They may not be saying much. They may not be saying that they're not ready. But there's more to that I'm not ready. It is more of this, them doing this mental gymnastics, trying to prevent something from repeating is what I'm really feeling. And so they're choosing to stay in solitude with this High Priestess, Two of Swords. It's this stalemate energy. You are showing up here as the Knight of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, the Seven of Wands in the reverse, the Seven of Swords, Metamorphosis, and Devotion. So for some of you, you may understand that this person needs to take it a bit slow, and you may be okay with that. And with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, and these other cards here that are showing up, I feel like you could be feeling like, okay, this is not the worst. You know what I mean? Like, and you may be still trying to show up, be patient with this person, offer something here. But ultimately, you feel like you're on shaky grounds. And with the Seven of Swords upright, you may be trying to strategize here, especially if you don't know exactly what's going on in the situation and you're trying to figure out if you should release this connection or not. I believe that, at least I'm sensing that you are desiring a change in devotion. You may be wondering, well, if I show up here and I continue to be patient and put in the effort, will something change? But you're not feeling too confident in the connection. You're not feeling like it is, like you see the potential here, but the way that it's going, you're not quite sure if you're at a dead end. You would like to see a shift in the energy of this connection to go towards something that feels a bit more mutual. And you may be wondering if you should just kind of throw the towel in. For some of you, you may be kind of poking, testing the waters here with this person, trying to see where they're at, trying to be patient with them. So if there is some communication here, for some of you, and this is just for some of you, you may be like understanding or very patient if this person is not fully engaging for now. Because for some of you, this person may have told you what they're dealing with. For others of you, you just may be very, very intuitive and you have this hunch, or you have basic information, but you don't know the full story here. Now for the incoming energies, the Seven of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands in the reverse, the World, and the Six of Cups. And we also have nostalgia and summer. Maybe something significant occurred in the summer. Maybe you have summer birthdays. Maybe for some of you, you live by a beach. There's something about seashells or stars or something here that's a synchronicity. Maybe you live by water. And we have the fixed signs here, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Taurus. But I feel like someone is reflecting here on this connection and trying to figure out how to put down the stress, the burden, to finally complete a cycle, because there is this sense of unfinished business. Someone is looking at the past. Maybe throughout the summer, you and this person made beautiful memories. You had a good time together, and there's this sense of missing that. Let's pull some more cards here. What is going on here for Pisces, please? Longing, craving, aching, yeah, wanting, especially with nostalgia. Realizations, epiphanies, understandings, awakenings, past life, deja vu. Ooh. So I feel like, especially, some sort of cycle is closing here. Someone is reflecting on something. Tell me more about each of these cards, please, Spirit. Yeah, someone is seeing through the illusion. Someone is making and having some sort of realization here. This could be putting down a third party or whatever this is. Let me see. Hold on. Let me make sure here. Wow, Pisces. So I feel like the person that you are dealing with is in this awkward situation, or awkward situation with themselves, because I feel like they are going to begin to very much miss you, reflect on the times that you spent together, okay? And this person's gonna have some major realizations, understandings, awakenings regarding the past. And this could just be about the past for them, between you two, between you and whatever this third party or interference has been. Something that has been repeating, karmic lessons, deja vu, repeated patterns, something that needed to be addressed. And this could be about this person putting something down, walking away from something related to this third party situation or something that was selfish, okay? There is some sort of completion. Now, for some of you, it's like something's coming full circle. And this is for this person's long term. It could be related to business, to some sort of family matter, okay? Something that this person has had to let their guard down, that they have been going around in circles and circles. It's like this energy of not wanting to admit something to themselves. They may have been in denial about it. Something's coming full circle, and it has exhausted this person. And so there may have been some unfinished business here that had to do with values, tradition, belief systems, whether or not to enter into something conventional or an actual relationship here for some of you, right? And there may have been a disconnect over that. And I feel like this person really had to work through a lot of things and forgive themselves, but I feel like they're being drawn back to you. They're reflecting on this. This is very interesting. If this is resonating for you, Pisces, please let me know below. And I feel like that is what we were seeing with the these two cards at the bottom of the deck from the beginning. Believe in the impossible and wild card. You may not even expect this to come in, okay? So I feel like this person, they may take action towards you, but there is some sort of breakthrough in their mind. That's what I'm seeing. They're seeing things clearly. They're able to put something down and complete a cycle that was holding them back, that was exhausting them, this unfinished business. Because there was something connected here that was holding them back related to their past and this connection with you, while you may have been showing up here trying to offer something, trying to impact a change gently, though, because this is the Knight of Pentacles. You're not coming in with this fire energy. Like, this is a gentle energy, and I do feel like this person has appreciated that. So this person, I feel like, is going to get to a point that's just like, wow, like, I really miss Pisces. And they're getting out of their head and they're being brought back to the more positive emotions and experiences with you, while also making these other realizations about what they need to do to move forward. So that is what I'm seeing so far. I have to be honest with you, Pisces. Right now, I don't see any action cards that are popping up here, at least not yet, right? But I do see the mental work being done. And for some of you, this person could actually act on this, because the cycle is completing. But it's going to be up to your person and what the actual situation is. So I do see some sort of resolution here, at least energetically. So Pisces, what we're going to do is we're going to do a very quick pick a card to personalize this. It's very simple. If you don't like pick a cards, that's totally fine. This is optional, but this is for those who want more clarity and understanding and just to have a little bit of fun. So all you need to do is pick either number 1, 2, or 3. If you don't know how to do a pick a card, if you don't even know what that is, don't even worry about it. All you have to do is pick numbers 1, 2, or 3. It can be your favorite number. It can be the one that comes to your mind first. It could be the number that you're most drawn to. You can pick more than one. You can listen to all 3 if you'd like, and just connect with the messages and see which ones really resonate with you. But we're going to pull more information, more cards for each number, okay? So, and if you can't pick, you can go with the default pile, which is pile 1. But if you're still drawn to one, please go with that anyway. So let's pull a card for those who went with number 1 or just chose to go with the default pile. Tell me more about this outcome. Let's personalize this. Let's see if we'll get any action cards here. So pile 1, stuck. Okay. Surrender at the bottom of the deck. Let's pull messages from them. Tell me more. I don't want the past to repeat. Didn't I say that? I said that for your person. I literally said it. I was like, this person does not want the past to repeat. This is what this person is going through. They do not want the past to repeat. I'm still healing from my past. This is dead on. This is spirit that is really, really confirming a lot of this. There's something else I must do first. So this person's still working through this. Let's pull one more card. I'm just feeling it right now. Vibrations. This person has to increase their frequency, their vibrations. It's like this person needs to get out of their being stuck in their head. They need to get to a better place. They have to rise out of this. They need to ascend this stuckness. But right now, this person, they are having this epiphany. They are going through this completion of a cycle, and they're seeing things clearly. But for now, I don't see any action. I feel like throughout August, this person is, this could even be the end of August, or maybe even around earlier with this full moon, but still there's processing. This person could be a little bit slower in terms of like needing to take their time with things, This person could be hard on themselves, but it is very positive to see that they have this awareness, but they have some fears that they need to work through. All right, let's get to number 2. So if you chose number 2, this message is for you. Observer. Let's pull another one off the bat here. Mask. So this person may be observing you, not really saying much. Divine masculine at the bottom of the deck. Let's get some messages from them. I haven't told you everything. I want a fresh start. So I'm realizing a lot at the bottom of the deck, like I had said. So this person is observing you. They may be not, I mean, mask and I haven't told you everything. That's very, very clear to me that this person, they may be wearing a bit of a mask. They haven't told you everything. They may be afraid to be a bit vulnerable here. They do want a fresh start with you. They may not have come forward yet. And I feel like this person, to have that fresh start, they may need to start opening up about things and to bring some clarity to you. Because I feel like you have been very patient with this person. So that's what I'm getting for 2. Let's get into 3. We have not seen direct action cards, but I do feel like for number 1 is taking their time. Number 2, I feel like they're going to come in eventually when they do for a fresh start by opening up. Okay, so now those who chose 3. Conclusion. Oops, I'm not taking this because I didn't see it. That's my rule. Has to actually flip over. Union. Okay. Settling at the bottom of the deck. I need time and space. There's something else I must do first. You're the one I'm meant to be with at the bottom of the deck. Tell me more about this conclusion. Oops. Okay, that flew out. We're going to take it. Guide, barrier. Unawakened. Commitment at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I feel like for number 3, if you chose number 3, you are dealing with someone who is a bit unawakened. They're working through something here. They have to deal with this barrier. There may be some time apart, but I'm also getting that this person, it's like unlocking the barrier. Like they're being guided to this barrier to unlock it, whatever this block is. But it may, for some of you, come with some time apart, because this person says that they need time and space and there's something else they must do first. I don't think that this person is truly awakened to what this union is. They miss you, okay? They're thinking about you. They're trying to wrap something up here and work through this. But again, like pile 1, do you hear that outside? That was like, heard some wheels just screeching and the honk. So maybe that's relevant to this. I don't know, but I feel like with pile 1, it's similar to pile 1, that this person's a bit stuck here. And they want this union, but they're not. This connection for number 3, this may have been a newer person that, like, off the bat, they were blocked in some way. Like they weren't able to be vulnerable because of this thing lingering in the past that they had to work through. So there were fears there. But this person, they need time and space, and there's something that they must do first. So that's what I'm getting so far. Maybe this will come up in, September's reading, or if I have a chance to do another reading for you guys in August, maybe it'll come up then. Maybe, this will continue and we can dive deeper. I hope that we can. This was a very interesting reading. But yeah, if this resonated, let me know. If you like this mini pick a card at the end, please let me know. I just started doing it again. So if you like it, I'll keep doing it. And yeah, please let me know if you feel comfortable, of course, Let me know what's going on with you, if this resonated, if how this is playing out for you. I do read all my comments. I do respond to all of them as well, and I'd love to hear from you. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It means more than you will ever know. It helps the channel grow and get these messages out to those who need to hear them. And I also just came back to YouTube, so it really helps, like any sort of interaction. But yeah, that is what I have for you for now. Thank you so much, Pisces. I love you all so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.